What's going on, everybody? You're now tuned into the Biz with D, my Fisherman's Radio, David Duane, and right now we got Chill Moody on the line, who is a dope rapper from Philly. Definitely got Philly buzz right now. I mean, Double XL, I mean, MTV, I mean, like, whoa. Like, so just putting Philly back on its backcourt. What's going on, Chill?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. Actually on the way to speak to some kids at Germantown High School in Philly right now.
That's what's up. Well, I want to say thank you for coming on the show. I definitely do appreciate you taking out the time. Anytime. Let me just ask your first time coming on the show, and I've now been put on to your music. What age were you when you first decided that music was something that you just wanted to do?
I would say it was at an early age. I mean, I tell people all the time, like, I remember, like, third grade talent shows, I was, like, rapping the movies. So it's been a while, I've been, messing around with the rap stuff. But I think probably around, like, 2009 when I graduated college is when I decided, like, this is going to be my profession. Like, I had a degree, and I was like, that's going to be plan B. And I'm going to, like, really focus on the hip-hop thing. So that's, since then I've been paying my bills for rap.
Nice. That's what's up. Now, who are some of your musical influences, just in case those that don't know who you are, they've never,
I pull influence from everything. I pull influence from anybody from, like, a Nas to, like, a 50 Cent, like a Nas lyrically, 50 business model. Like, I pull influences from everybody and just everything in, my walk of life.
Okay. That's what's up. So now like I mentioned, you got Philly buzzing. I mean, you got the world buzzing. I mean, you selling out shows, TLA. I mean, you just performing throughout the city. I mean, like, with all the success that's going on right now, how does it make you feel, as an independent artist?
It's just making me want to, continue. Like, we're doing the right thing. We're doing it all, from the muscle. And like you said, as an independent artist, where, not too much backing or anything behind us. It's really just me and my team just, actually going out here and doing what we said we were going to do. So with selling out venues and, that a video playing around the world and things like that, it's just really letting us know, like, reassuring us that we're doing the right thing and making us want to work further. It's like, yo, imagine what we could do now, you know what I mean?
Most definitely. So, I mean, you just released a music video for One Shot last month. Dope concept of the song and dope video. Kind of tell everybody who hasn't heard it, or seen the video, kind of tell them the concept about it, too.
Well, One Shot came about, I was in the studio with Bino one night, and he was, explaining the song he had. It was called the Drunk Man song at first. And it was like, he comes into a bar, and, he's crying about a love lost. He's crying about, this girl that, isn't dealing with him anymore. And he's, like, asking the bartender for a drink. And the bartender is not only giving him drinks, but he's giving him advice on, like, how to get her back and all that other stuff. So he's like, I want you to play the bartender in the song. So as we wrote the song, we wrote it kind of like a video. Like, we wrote it,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean, like with the script involved. We wrote it with the video in mind. So it's just pretty much, the video pretty much wrote itself. He comes to the bar, asks for a shot, I give him a shot, and give him some advice about, how to get his girl back, things like that. So it's just a conversation between, the drunk guy and the bartender, pretty much.
Nice. And I mean, particularly that song, in that video, how has the response been from, like, your fans or just, music lovers, period?
Well, when we put out the album, that was, one of everybody's fan favorites. That was one of the fan favorites. Like, everybody loved that song. It was pretty much in everybody's top three. It might not have been everybody's number one, but it was in everybody's top three. That was, talking about the album. So, we had already shot the video, and we knew that, all right, this video was going to kill him. So what we did was put out the RFM video first, the intro video, to kind of test the waters. And that one ended up, now it's on MTV Jams, it's on MTV Base, which is playing in 8 different countries around the world. So, like, we didn't even see that one coming. We thought One Shot was going to be, like, the one-to-one, but that picked up. So then we was like, oh, imagine what we have to do with One Shot. So we dropped that, and, we just wait for everything to pick up with that one now.
Definitely. So you mentioned the album RFM. Dope. I love the album, and I think it definitely has, like, a mood to it, like a dope concept to it. Like, every song, like Mathematics is definitely one joint that I rock with. Now, when you were recording and putting everything together, what kind of creative mindset were you at with the project? Basically meaning, what kind of concept were you going for?
Well, I mean, RFM stands for running from myself. And the concept overall of the album is basically speaking to the me that the industry wants me to be, or that, some people might think that a rapper has to be nowadays, like what some people call bubblegum or what people call fluff or whatever. Like, it's me running from that. It's me, trying to make sure that we don't go that direction with things. So that was the overall concept of the album, but it was filmed. I mean, it was recorded, at different points over the course of the last like 2 or 3 years. For instance, one song on the album called Open Letters was recorded around, I think, like 2.5, maybe 3 years ago now. But the bulk of the album was recorded between, I say, October and December of last year.
Right.
And, all around that time, it was just, let's speak to, what people think a rapper should be and what we really are, what I really am as a rapper.
Most definitely. And being that you're from Philly and stuff like that, and, you got this buzz going, as I mentioned before. How did you, what was your method of really getting the notoriety that you have right now? Because, there's a lot of rappers coming out of Philly,
It's really no formula. Like, I work hard. I think the main thing is, like, I make good music. People like listening to my music. It's good. It's relatable music. So that's the main thing that I guess a lot of rappers don't have. A lot of their product isn't, as good as they may think or their friends may tell them it is. But we have a solid product. So after that, it's really not much else you have to do other than, work hard at applying and putting your product out. I have a strong live show, so people pull a lot from that. Be like, oh, I like the music, but when I see it perform live, I really buy into it. So from there, you get to selling out venues and stuff because people actually come and enjoy seeing you perform. And from there, it's just like a snowball effect once things like happen.
Exactly. So you've collaborated with some Philly artists that's out right now, and you've collaborated with other artists. But I've got to know, who is your favorite artist that you just enjoy collabing with?
That's hard to say. I like working with everybody. Everybody brings something else to the table. Working with, for instance, Suzanne Christine, she brings a lot of energy and creativity to the studio with her. We always knock out the joints quick. And working with Freeway was cool because Free's been like a mentor, like a big brother to me these past couple of years as far as doing the right thing and representing Philly the right way and not making, maybe some of the same mistakes he's made or some of the mistakes that people that have been around him and made. He makes sure I don't do that. He always tells me don't fuck up. Don't fuck this up. He always says that. So working with Free is always cool because you get some jewels from him. Same with working with Tone Trump. He always drops jewels on you and stuff while you're in the studio. It's always a good conversation. But then creatively, I like working with, my team. I like working with Dilemma a lot as a producer and as an artist. Production-wise, working with Hank McCoy is always that's easy. That's my cousin, my first cousin, and it's my producer. So working with him is that's cake. It's like Pete Rock together.
Nice. So now, are you planning on any more shows at TLA? You got plans for a tour this summer? Because you might as well. You sell it out every place you go. That's a show in Philly. It's like the hype. It's fucking bananas. You were was at Go-Go's concert and jumped on the stage with Ty and Aaron. Everybody went crazy.
Right, that was love too. I appreciated the fans today. That was dope. Yeah, that's the plan to basically take the show on the road at this point. I got my next show in Philly is the 12th, this coming Sunday with OK Philly, and after that I'm in New York at SOB for the Hot 97 Week Next concert. I'm headlining that out there, and hopefully that it'll be a nice crowd out there, get some important people in the audience and checking out what's going on. And from there, hopefully, like I said, take the show on the road, work some out of the city and try to sell out the venues outside of the city.
Yeah, so you were saying that the videos being international, 8 countries? mention? Say that again.
Yeah. Well, yeah, playing in the UK and France and Belgium and Luxembourg and, you know, South Africa, playing in Kenya, playing in Ireland. So I'm trying to, you know, get to it. But I'm really trying to touch all those places and, you know, speak to the fans out there. It's like number 9 or something on the countdown. My video is like number 9 on the countdown out there right now. Playing in all those, you know, playing on all those stations out there and all those countries. Trying to get out there.
Absolutely. So, I mean, since you have the album out and stuff right now, you're doing shows. I mean, what other big plans do you have?
Just trying to, you know, ride out everything from this album, see how much this can bring me. The album's on iTunes right now, and you know, I figure the shows and the, you know, tapping different audiences and different markets, it'll boost the album sales, and it'll set me up to where, you know, maybe the next album I drop would be possibly on a label or possibly, you know, like on a bigger scale.
That's what's up. So any artists that you want to, you mentioned a bigger scale, we were talking about shows and stuff like that, on a bigger scale of things, would you mind, like, let's say Kendrick Lamar had hit you up and said, you know, come on tour with me, would you do something like that?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like his fan base is somebody that there's one that would appreciate my music and appreciate my message and all of that. So yeah, definitely would like to let you on something like that. That would be good.
Yeah, and I think, like, you guys in music is kind of, like, similar in a certain sense. I mean, not exactly, but, I mean, it has a sense where it is. So I think y'all doing something together would be totally dope.
Word.
Even if it was a collaboration.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree.
Well, Chill, thank you so much for this interview. We do appreciate it. Any final remarks before we let you go?
Oh, no, I just, you know, anybody that's tuned in, anybody that's listening, continue to listen. Anybody, if it's your first time hearing about Chill Moody, check me out. You know, hopefully you like what you hear. That's really it. Just continue to do nice things.
Most definitely. And tell everybody where they can find you at as far as social media is concerned.
Yeah, you can find everything Chill Moody, chillmoody.com, Twitter at Chill Moody, Instagram is Chill Moody, that's ChillMoody. Just Google it.
Definitely. Well, Chill, thank you so much. We definitely have to set up an in-person interview where we can get in depth about more stuff. But I do appreciate your time. And we definitely have to come out to your next show.